friends. Welcome to another sweet program with me, Miss Liz, one of your youth services librarians here at the South Huntington Public Library. Today, I am so excited for this program that we're going to be doing. Did you know that on June 26th every year, it is National Chocolate Pudding Day? Who knew? If you're anything like me, chocolate pudding is one of my most favorite desserts in the entire world. I love it. So I thought, what a great holiday to celebrate, and I'm so glad that you at home are joining me to celebrate today's great day. I did think it would be really fun for us to put a twist on chocolate pudding, so we're going to be making a dessert that uses chocolate pudding as its star of the meal. Today I'm going to show you how to make dirt dessert at home using a few simple ingredients. Now, this program was designed as a grab and go for the South Huntington Public Library, so if you registered, hopefully you came on down and picked up your kit that was in a bag like this. If you didn't and you want to celebrate the holiday along with us, that's okay. You can make dirt dessert using just a few simple ingredients that I'm sure you have in stock in your kitchen. So we're going to go through some of the stuff that we need for this program, and then we're going to get cooking. So make sure you have a nice, clean kitchen space. Your grown-ups are around to help you if you should need them. And make sure you are ready to make your dirt dessert. So in order to get started, we're going to go through the things that are in our grab and go kit, as well as some stuff that we needed to grab at home to see what we need to make our dirt dessert. So the first thing in our grab and go bag that we're going to need, that is the most important star of the show, is our chocolate pudding. You can have chocolate pudding cups like this if you picked up a grab and go from the library. However, if you're making this along at home without this bag, you can use any kind of chocolate pudding, instant pudding, homemade pudding, pudding cups, whatever you've got, this works. But you're going to need some chocolate pudding about this much. You're also going to want to grab some Oreo cookies. These were also in our grab and go kit, but if you don't have one of those, just grab some chocolate sandwich cookies. Doesn't have to be the Oreo brand, whatever you got works. You're also going to find in your bag some bug-shaped graham crackers. These we're going to use in our dirt dessert. If you don't have these at home, that's okay. You can use anything you want to make your dirt dessert fun. Gummy worms, M&Ms, chocolate bugs, whatever you've got works. Or if you don't have any, you don't need them. This is entirely optional just to make it look fun at the end. Then you're also going to get a plastic bag. Any size will do. Just make sure it is super sturdy that you can put stuff in it, and you're good to go with that one. And then lastly in your kit is a dessert cup. Again, you can use any cup at home that you'd like. You don't have to use this one. I just thought they were super cute and super fun and very festive to celebrate National Chocolate Pudding Day. Then for all of my friends watching this video, whether you picked up a grab and go or you're following along at home, you're going to want to grab 3 more things from your kitchen. You're going to need to grab some spoons, 1 or 2, whatever you prefer. You're also going to need to grab your favorite whipped topping. And then lastly, you're going to want to grab some vanilla extract. Once you have all of those items assembled, we are ready to start making our dirt dessert. So now that you have all of your ingredients assembled, what we're going to do first is we're going to take our plastic bag and our Oreo cookies to get started. You're going to open up this package. And you're going to take out 4 of the 6 cookies. And once you have 4 of the 6 cookies, you're going to put them in here. These other 2 you can set aside for right now. Then you are going to put your cookies towards the bottom of your bag, push out all of the air, and then seal your bag closed. Once you have it all nice and tight and closed, you're going to crush up your cookies using your hands. Be very gentle. Don't bang on them or like smash them like this, because you can have a little bit of hole pockets in here, and that may cause your bag to burst, and we don't want that because then you'll get cookie crumbs everywhere. So just kind of take your hands and gently just crush them like this. And you're going to do this for about a minute until they're really fine cookie crumbles. All right, after about a minute, your cookies should be nice and crushed and very little pieces. If not, keep going until you get them to be nice and fine. They should look like this when you're done. Once you have those little nice and crushed, you can set them aside. Then you're going to take your dessert cup and you're going to open up one of your pudding packs. And you're going to pour it into your dessert cup. So open it up. And scrape that pudding into there. Then what you're going to do is you're going to take your whipped topping and we're going to put a nice spoonful of that in there as well. Now you're going to take this spoon and just mix it all in until both of these ingredients are blended together and look like one. Then what you're going to do is you're going to repeat that process with your second pudding cup. So you're going to open that up, dump it on in, add another scoop of whipped cream in there, and mix it all together. Again, you're going to stir this until everything looks like it is one ingredient so that you can't tell the whipped cream from the chocolate pudding. If you have too much pudding in your cup and it starts to spill over, feel free to dump some out, like I'm going to do, into my pudding cup just so that I can mix it together a little bit easier. And what we're doing is we're making another cup that we can share. So feel free to do that if you need to. I just had a little too much in my cup. Once all of those ingredients are blended together, you're going to take your vanilla extract and you're going to pour about 1/4 teaspoon in there. Now, you can either use a measuring spoon for that one, or my great grandma taught me a trick when I was really, really little that if you just pour the vanilla extract into the cap, that equals about 1/4 teaspoon. Now, whether it's right or wrong, I don't know. I never actually measured it out. I just kind of trusted what she told me, and I've done it ever since. So you're just going to stick that in and mix that in your dessert as well. Once you have your ingredients all blended, it's time to add in our cookies. So you're going to add in a little bit at a time. Don't do the whole bag. Just going to add in a little bit. Mix it in. Get them nice and towards the bottom. We want to make sure that there's pudding and Oreo ratio is consistent throughout so that we get equal bites cookie and pudding mix. And you just pour in a little bit more once those are all stirred in. Now, if you want, I'm going to add my mixture that we took out for a second. I'm going to add it back in now that most of my stirring is done. And then your last bit of Oreo cookies, you're just going to lay gently on top. You're not going to mix that in so that it looks like dirt is on top of our cup. Then you can take your Bug graham crackers and you can stick them in your dirt dessert to decorate it if you'd like. So I got a ladybug in mine. A few ladybugs. And then you can also use those Oreo cookies that we saved for last. You could stick them on top too to make a presentation. Or what I like to do is I like to pretend that my Oreos sometimes are rocks. And that's what they're sitting on top of. So you can decorate this however you want. There's no right or wrong way to create your dirt dessert. And then once you're done decorating it however you'd like, you're going to share your dirt dessert with some members of your family and celebrate National Chocolate Pudding Day. Thank you all so much for joining me for today's Dirt Dessert program. I hope you had fun celebrating National Chocolate Pudding Day with me. If you celebrated at home and took any videos or pictures and would like to share them, please feel free to send me anything you did to the email address below. I would love to see your culinary creations. On behalf of the South Huntington Public Library, I would just like to say thank you for joining us. We miss you all and we hope to see you soon. Take care, happy National Chocolate Pudding Day, and have a great day. Bye!